My friends, within each of us lies the power to shape our reality, to transform the invisible into the visible, and to bring forth our deepest desires into the realm of the tangible. Desire is not random, it is divine. It is the whisper of creation, the spark of infinite possibility urging you to express the fullness of life. When you long for something, know that the desire itself is proof that fulfillment is possible. You are not given a vision to taunt you, but to remind you of what you are destined to claim. The world you see is merely a reflection of your inner assumptions, and as you dare to assume your desires as already fulfilled, the world will reshape itself in response to your faith. Desire is the seed of creation, a divine impulse planted within us, urging us toward growth, fulfillment, and the expression of our highest potential. It is not random, nor is it a fleeting whim. Desire is the language of life itself, calling us to align with the infinite possibilities that surround us. When you feel the stirrings of a deep yearning within your heart, understand that it is not separate from you, it is a part of you, a sacred whisper from the depths of your being, guiding you toward a greater version of yourself. Every great achievement, every monumental change in the history of humanity began with a single spark of desire. It was the desire for freedom that gave birth to revolutions. It was the desire for discovery that led humanity to explore the stars. It was the desire for understanding that unlocked the mysteries of science. Desire is the first step in the creative process, the unseen force that sets everything in motion. Without desire, there would be no progress, no growth, and no expression of the infinite potential that lies within each of us. When a desire arises within you, it is not by accident. It is the call of the divine seeking to manifest itself through you. Your desire is unique, tailored to your gifts, your purpose, and the role you are meant to play in the grand symphony of life. It is life itself choosing you as a vessel through which it can create something new, something beautiful, something transformative. Far from being selfish or trivial, your desires are the sacred impulses that connect you to the creative force of the universe. Desire, however, is not enough on its own. It is merely the seed, full of potential but requiring care, attention, and nurturing to grow. Just as a seed must be planted in fertile soil, watered, and exposed to sunlight, so too must your desires be cultivated with intention and faith. To dismiss a desire or ignore it is to deny the creative force within you the opportunity to express itself. It is to rob yourself of the joy of creation and the fulfillment that comes from bringing something new in existence. When you honor your desires, you align yourself with the flow of life. You become a co-creator with the universe, an active participant in the unfolding of your destiny. To desire is to claim your birthright as a creator. It is to step into your power and declare that you are ready to grow, to expand, and to fulfill your purpose. But this requires courage. It requires you to trust in the unseen, to believe in the potential of a seed, even when it appears as nothing more than a tiny, unassuming speck. Many people shy away from their desires because they fear failure or rejection. They allow doubt to creep in, convincing themselves that their dreams are too big, too far-fetched, or too impractical. But desire is not concerned with practicality. It is concerned with possibility. The seed of desire does not question whether it can grow, it simply seeks the conditions necessary to fulfill its potential. You must do the same. When you feel the pull of a desire, do not question its validity. Instead, ask yourself what you can do to nurture it, to create the conditions that will allow it to flourish. It is important to remember that desire is not always loud or demanding. Sometimes it is subtle, a quiet whisper in your heart that longs for something more. These quiet desires are no less significant than the bold, audacious ones. They are often the gentle nudges that lead you to your path, the breadcrumbs that guide you toward your destiny. Pay attention to these whispers. Trust them. They are as much a part of the creative process as the grand visions that light your soul on fire. Desire is also an invitation to growth. It calls you to stretch beyond your current limitations, to step into the unknown, and to embrace the discomfort that comes with transformation. The seed of desire cannot grow in stagnant soil. It needs movement, change, and a willingness to adapt. When you feel resistance, know that it is a sign that growth is occurring. Do not shy away from it. Embrace it as part of the process, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to the fulfillment of your desire. Ultimately, desire is the force that drives evolution, both personal and collective. It is the reason we reach for the stars, the reason we seek to better ourselves and the world around us. It is the force that compels us to create art, to build relationships, and to pursue knowledge. Without desire, life would be stagnant and unchanging. With desire, life is dynamic, ever-evolving, and full of infinite possibilities. When you recognize desire as the seed of creation, you begin to see it for what it truly is, a gift. It is the starting point of all that is yet to come, the first step on a journey of growth and fulfillment. Honor your desires, nurture them, and trust in their ability to guide you toward the life you are meant to live. For within each desire lies the potential for a new reality, waiting to be born. To assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled is to unlock the door to a reality where your desires already exist. It is to step into the state of being where you are no longer yearning for something, but are living as if it is already yours. This is not a practice of mere imagination. It is a deliberate and profound act of creation. By embodying the emotions, thoughts, and attitudes of your desired state, you align yourself with its frequency and draw it irresistibly into your life. When you desire something, it is easy to get caught up in the longing for it, to focus on the absence of what you want rather than the reality of its fulfillment. But focusing on lack only reinforces lack. To assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled is to shift your attention entirely. It is to bypass the conditions of your current circumstances and place yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in the position of already having achieved your goal. This is not denial or delusion, it is faith in action. It is the act of living from the end rather than striving toward it. The feeling of the wish fulfilled is the secret ingredient in the creative process. Feelings are the language of the subconscious mind, and the subconscious is the bridge between the unseen world of potential and the physical world of manifestation. When you feel as though your desire is already realized, you impress this state upon your subconscious, which then sets about orchestrating the circumstances, events, and opportunities necessary to bring your desire into reality. The subconscious does not distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. It responds to your feelings as though they are facts. This practice requires more than fleeting visualization. It calls for a deep, immersive engagement with your inner world. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in the scenario you desire. See the details vividly. Hear the sounds, feel the textures, and most importantly, experience the emotions associated with your fulfilled desire. If you wish for abundance, feel the relief and gratitude of financial freedom. If you desire love, feel the warmth, connection, and joy of being in a fulfilling relationship. The more deeply you immerse yourself in these feelings, the more powerfully you impress them upon your subconscious. Many people falter because they allow their current circumstances to dictate their feelings. They look at their external reality and use it as evidence that their desire is not yet fulfilled. But this is the opposite of what is required. To assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you must disregard appearances. You must train your mind to focus on the reality you are creating, rather than the reality you are currently experiencing. This requires discipline, but it is a skill that grows stronger with practice. The moment you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you enter a new state of being. You begin to carry yourself differently. Your thoughts, words, and actions align with the reality you are claiming. This alignment is magnetic. It attracts people, opportunities, and resources that are in harmony with your desired state. You may find that synchronicities occur, doors open, and pathways that once seemed blocked are suddenly clear. This is not coincidence, it is the natural consequence of living in alignment with your fulfilled desire. Doubt may arise, and that is natural. Your mind may try to pull you back to familiar patterns of thought and feeling. When this happens, gently but firmly redirect your focus. Remind yourself that the feeling of a wish fulfilled is your anchor, your foundation. Return to it again and again until it becomes second nature. Over time, this state will become your default, and the outer world will begin to reflect it back to you. To assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled is also an act of self-transformation. It requires you to let go of the identity that is rooted in lack and limitation, and step into the identity of someone who already possesses what they desire. This may feel uncomfortable at first, because it challenges the stories you have told yourself about who you are and what is possible for you. But this is precisely the point. You cannot create a new reality while clinging to an old identity. The process of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled is, at its core, a process of becoming. Faith is the fuel that sustains this practice. You may not see immediate evidence of your desire manifesting, but trust that the unseen forces of creation are at work. Just as a seed grows beneath the soil before it breaks through the surface, your desire is taking shape in the invisible realm. Your job is not to worry about how or when it will manifest, but to remain steadfast in the feeling of its fulfillment. Living from the end is a radical act of trust. It is a declaration to the universe that you are ready to receive, that you believe in the power of your imagination, and that you are willing to align your entire being with the reality you desire. This is the essence of creation, to feel the joy, gratitude, and certainty of your wish fulfilled, and to let these feelings guide your thoughts, actions, and interactions. In this state, you are no longer chasing your desires, you are embodying them, and in doing so, you bring them to life. You are the creator of your reality, a truth that is as empowering as it is transformative. From the moment you awaken to this understanding, you realize that life is not happening to you, it is responding to you. Every thought you think, every belief you hold, every emotion you feel, these are the building blocks of your world. You are not a passive observer of your circumstances, but an active participant in shaping them. The power to design your reality lies within you, waiting to be claimed. Reality is not fixed or unchangeable, it is fluid, shaped by the energy you project. Your mind is the master architect, and your thoughts are the blueprints. The beliefs you hold act as the foundation, determining the structure of your life. If you hold beliefs rooted in limitation, lack, or fear, your reality will reflect these constraints. But when you shift your focus to possibility, abundance, and courage, the outer world begins to mirror these empowering states. Many people go through life unaware of this creative power, believing themselves to be at the mercy of external circumstances. They see their environment as the cause and their thoughts as the effect. But the opposite is true. Your inner world is the cause, and your outer world is the effect. The conditions of your life are not accidental. They are the result of your dominant thoughts, emotions, and assumptions. When you understand this, you gain the ability to change your circumstances by first changing yourself. To create deliberately, you must take responsibility for your thoughts and emotions. This is not about blame or guilt, but about recognizing the role you play in the unfolding of your life. Responsibility is freedom, because it places the power back in your hands. No longer are you bound by the actions of others, the opinions of society, or the conditions of your past. You are free to choose new thoughts, adopt new beliefs, and cultivate new feelings that align with the life you desire. The process of creation begins with clarity. You must be clear about what you want to bring into existence. Many people focus on what they don't want, and in doing so, they unknowingly attract more of it. The universe responds to the energy of your focus, not the words you use. If you dwell on fear, lack, or struggle, you amplify these energies. But when you focus on joy, abundance, and success, you invite these experiences into your life. Clarity acts as a compass, guiding your energy and attention toward your desired outcomes. Imagination is one of the most powerful tools you possess as a creator. Your imagination is not merely a place for idle daydreams, it is the workshop of creation. When you visualize your desires with vivid detail and emotional intensity, you impress these images upon your subconscious mind. The subconscious then works tirelessly to bring these images into physical reality. The clearer and more consistent your imagination, the more effectively it shapes your external world. Emotions are the fuel that powers your creations. Your feelings act as a signal, broadcasting your state of being to the universe. When you feel joyful, grateful, and inspired, you align yourself with positive outcomes. Conversely, when you dwell in anger, fear, or despair, you align with challenges and setbacks. This is not to say you should suppress negative emotions, but rather that you should become aware of them and choose to shift your focus to more empowering states whenever possible. Emotional mastery is a key component of conscious creation. Your words also carry creative power. Every word you speak is an affirmation of your reality. If you constantly affirm struggle, limitation, or defeat, you reinforce these experiences in your life. But when you speak words of possibility, hope, and abundance, you open the door to new opportunities. Be mindful of your language, for it shapes not only your thoughts, but also the energy you project into the world. Action is another vital element of creation. While thoughts and emotions lay the groundwork, inspired action brings your desires into physical form. Action rooted in fear or desperation often leads to frustration, but action taken from a place of confidence and alignment accelerates the manifestation process. When you act as though your desired reality is already unfolding, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. Doubt is one of the greatest obstacles to conscious creation. It undermines your faith and disrupts the alignment necessary for manifestation. To overcome doubt, you must cultivate trust in the unseen. Just as a seed takes time to grow into a tree, your desires require patience and persistence. Trust the process, even when you cannot see immediate results. Hold steadfast to your vision, knowing that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring it into being. You are creating your reality every moment, whether consciously or unconsciously. The question is not whether you are a creator, but what you are creating. Are your thoughts aligned with your dreams, or are they rooted in fear? Are your emotions uplifting or draining? Are your beliefs empowering or limiting? These are the questions you must ask yourself, for they determine the life you are building. To embrace your role as the creator of your reality is to step into your power fully. It is to understand that the universe is not something separate from you, but a reflection of you. As you change within, the world around you changes in response. This is not magic, it is the natural law of creation. You are not here to be a victim of circumstance, but to be a master of your destiny. Everything you need is already within you, waiting to be recognized, claimed, and brought to life. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. It is the invisible bridge between desire and fulfillment, the unseen force that gives shape and life to the dreams within your heart. Faith is not merely an abstract concept or blind optimism. It is a living, breathing certainty that transcends logic and evidence. It is the unwavering conviction that what you seek already exists, even if it is not yet visible to the physical eye. Faith transforms hope into knowing, turning what seems impossible into the inevitable. Faith begins where reason ends. The world often tells us to rely on what we can see, measure, and prove. It values tangible evidence and dismisses anything that cannot be grasped with the senses. But faith operates on a higher plane. It calls you to trust in the unseen, to believe in the reality of your desires, even when every external condition appears to contradict them. This is not foolishness, it is the essence of creation. Everything that exists in the material world began as an idea, an unseen possibility held with faith by someone who dared to believe. To have faith is to see beyond appearances. It is to recognize that the outer world is not fixed, but malleable, shaped by the energy and focus of your inner world. When you hold a vision of what you desire and infuse it with faith, you set into motion the forces of creation. Faith acts as the catalyst, transforming potential into reality. It allows you to stand firm in the midst of doubt, to remain unshaken by temporary setbacks, and to persist in the face of challenges. Faith is not passive, it is active and dynamic. It requires more than mere hope or wishful thinking. Hope looks to the future, but faith lives in the present. Faith claims its desires as already fulfilled. It does not wait for circumstances to align, but declares that the alignment is already taking place. When you have faith, you act, think, and feel as though your desired reality is already yours. This alignment with your vision creates a magnetic force that draws your desires to you with precision and certainty. The power of faith lies in its ability to override fear and doubt. Fear whispers that your dreams are too big, that you are not enough, that the odds are against you. Doubt questions your worthiness and your ability to achieve your goals. But faith silences these voices. It reminds you that the same power that created the stars, the oceans, and the mountains also resides within you. Faith affirms that there are no limits to what you can achieve when you align yourself with the infinite intelligence of the universe. Faith also requires trust in timing. When you plant a seed, you do not dig it up every day to see if it is growing. You trust that, Given time, the seed will sprout and flourish. Similarly, when you hold faith in your desires, you must trust that they are unfolding in the perfect way and at the perfect time. Impatience can be a barrier to faith, leading you to question the process and even abandon your dreams. But true faith rests in the knowledge that everything is happening for your highest good, even if the timing is not what you expected. Faith does not mean the absence of action. On the contrary, faith inspires action. When you believe in the reality of your desires, you naturally take steps toward them. These actions are not driven by desperation or fear, but by confidence and alignment. Faith-filled action is powerful because it carries the energy of certainty and conviction. It sends a clear signal to the universe that you are ready to receive what you desire. Faith is deeply tied to gratitude. Gratitude is the expression of faith in action. When you give thanks for your desires as though they are already fulfilled, you affirm your belief in their reality. Gratitude amplifies the energy of faith, creating a powerful resonance that accelerates manifestation. It shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from waiting to receiving. When you approach life with a heart full of gratitude, you open the door to infinite possibilities. Faith is also a practice of surrender. It is the willingness to release control and trust in a higher power. This does not mean abandoning your desires or giving up on your dreams. It means recognizing that there are forces at work beyond what you can see or understand. Surrendering to these forces does not weaken your faith, it strengthens it. It allows you to move through life with a sense of peace and assurance, knowing that everything is unfolding in divine order. In moments of doubt or struggle, faith becomes your anchor. It reminds you of the greater reality that lies beyond appearances. It calls you to rise above your fears and trust in the unseen. Faith is not something you find outside of yourself, it is something you cultivate within. It grows stronger each time you choose to believe in the face of uncertainty, each time you act as though your desires are already fulfilled, and each time you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your highest vision. Faith is not a fleeting emotion, but a state of being. It is the foundation upon which all creation rests. When you live in faith, you move through the world with a sense of purpose and certainty. You become a co-creator with the universe, shaping your reality with the power of your belief. Faith is the bridge between what is and what could be, the substance of things hoped for, and the evidence of things unseen. It is the key that unlocks the infinite potential within you, bringing your dreams to life with grace and ease. Gratitude amplifies fulfillment, serving as the cornerstone of a life filled with abundance, joy, and contentment. It is not merely a polite expression of thanks or a momentary acknowledgement of something pleasant. It is a profound and transformative state of being. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, from dissatisfaction to appreciation, and from longing to a sense of completeness. In doing so, it becomes a powerful magnet that attracts more of what you cherish into your life. When you express gratitude, You align yourself with the energy of abundance. The act of recognizing and appreciating the blessings in your life sends a clear signal to the universe: I see the good, and I am open to more. Gratitude creates a vibrational match between your inner state and the outer reality you wish to experience. It is like tuning into a specific frequency on a radio. By embodying the frequency of gratitude, you attune yourself to the frequency of fulfillment. This alignment is not accidental. It is the natural result of your focus and energy being directed toward positivity and appreciation. Gratitude amplifies fulfillment by expanding your perspective. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it is easy to overlook the small but meaningful gifts that surround you. The warmth of the sun, the laughter of a loved one, the nourishment of a meal, or even the breath that sustains you, these are treasures that often go unnoticed. Gratitude awakens you to the richness of these seemingly ordinary moments. It trains your mind to seek out and dwell on what is good, creating a ripple effect that transforms how you experience your reality. By focusing on what you are grateful for, you naturally diminish the power of negativity and lack. Gratitude cannot coexist with feelings of envy, resentment, or despair. When you consciously choose to dwell in gratitude, you displace these lower emotions and replace them with higher, more empowering states of being. This shift does not only affect your inner world, but also changes how you interact with others and the world around you. Gratitude enhances your relationships, fosters a sense of connection, and deepens your appreciation for the people and experiences in your life. The practice of gratitude also rewires your brain. Scientific studies have shown that regularly practicing gratitude activates neural pathways associated with joy and well-being. Over time, this rewiring strengthens your capacity to notice and savor positive experiences. Gratitude becomes not just a momentary exercise, but a lasting trait that fundamentally changes how you perceive and respond to life. This neurological shift underscores the transformative power of gratitude. It is not just a fleeting emotion, but a sustainable way of living that enhances every aspect of your being. Gratitude amplifies fulfillment because it is rooted in the present moment. When you express gratitude, you bring your attention to the here and now, acknowledging the blessings that are already present. This focus on the present dissolves anxiety about the future and regret about the past. It grounds you in a state of sufficiency, where you recognize that, in this moment, you have enough, and you are enough. This sense of sufficiency is deeply fulfilling, because it reminds you that joy is not dependent on external circumstances, but arises from within. Moreover, gratitude has a compounding effect. The more you practice it, the more you notice to be grateful for. This positive feedback loop creates a powerful cycle of appreciation and abundance. Each time you express gratitude, you reinforce a mindset of abundance, which in turn attracts more blessings into your life. This is not just a spiritual principle, but a practical one. When you approach life with a grateful heart, you naturally draw opportunities, relationships, and experiences that align with your energy of appreciation. Gratitude also strengthens your resilience. Life is not without its challenges, but a grateful perspective allows you to navigate difficulties with grace and strength. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is wrong to what is right, helping you to see the silver linings and lessons in every situation. It empowers you to move through adversity with hope and determination, knowing that even in the darkest moments, there is something to be thankful for. This resilience amplifies your sense of fulfillment because it enables you to find meaning and purpose even in hardship. One of the most profound aspects of gratitude is its ability to deepen your connection to the divine or the higher power you believe in. Gratitude is a form of reverence, a recognition of the infinite blessings that flow into your life from a source greater than yourself. When you express gratitude, you align yourself with this source, opening the channels for even greater flow and fulfillment. This spiritual connection amplifies your sense of wonder, purpose, and belonging, reminding you that you are part of something vast and beautiful. Finally, gratitude transforms your desires. It does not eliminate your aspirations but refines them, helping you to approach your goals from a place of abundance rather than lack. When you are grateful for what you have, you pursue your dreams not out of a sense of deficiency, but out of a desire to expand and contribute. This shift in motivation amplifies the joy and fulfillment you experience on the journey to achieving your goals, making the process as rewarding as the outcome. Gratitude is not just a practice but a way of being. It amplifies fulfillment by transforming how you perceive, experience, and interact with the world. It reminds you that abundance is not something you chase, but something you create through the simple yet profound act of appreciating what you already have. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the fullness of life, turning what you have into enough, and what you aspire to into a reality. Through gratitude, you step into a state of alignment with the infinite possibilities of joy, abundance, and fulfillment that surround you. Persistence transforms dreams into reality because it is the force that bridges the gap between aspiration and achievement. Dreams often begin as fragile sparks of inspiration, vivid in our imagination but distant from the tangible world. They are possibilities, full of promise yet untested by the challenges of reality. It is persistence that nurtures these dreams, that keeps them alive when doubt arises and obstacles appear. Without persistence, even the most brilliant visions fade into obscurity. With persistence, however, those visions are shaped into something real and lasting. The path to realizing a dream is rarely straightforward or easy. It is a journey filled with twists and turns, moments of uncertainty, and tests of faith. Challenges are not roadblocks but stepping stones, and persistence is what enables you to view them as such. It is the determination to keep going, even when the road is rough or the destination seems far away. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Persistence ensures that momentum is never lost, that progress continues even in the face of setbacks. When you persist, you demonstrate to yourself and to the world that your dream matters. Persistence is a declaration of commitment, a refusal to be swayed by temporary defeats or the opinions of others. It signals that your vision is worth the effort, worth the sacrifices, and worth the time it takes to bring it to life. Dreams are not achieved by those who try once and give up. They are achieved by those who are willing to try again and again, learning and growing with each attempt. Persistence is not blind stubbornness. It is a purposeful and adaptive force. It requires you to be flexible in your approach while steadfast in your aim. When one path is blocked, persistence guides you to find another. It encourages creative problem-solving and resilience, turning challenges into opportunities for growth. The ability to adapt while maintaining focus is a hallmark of persistence. It is what separates those who merely dream from those who turn their dreams into reality. Success is often the result of cumulative effort, the result of many small actions taken consistently over time. Persistence transforms those small actions into a powerful force. Each effort, no matter how insignificant it may seem in the moment, contributes to the larger picture. Persistence builds momentum, creating a compounding effect where progress accelerates as you move forward. It is the consistent application of effort that eventually leads to breakthroughs, those moments when all the hard work pays off and your dream begins to take shape in the physical world. Doubt and fear are natural companions on the journey to realizing a dream. They whisper that you are not good enough, that the goal is too far out of reach, that the challenges are too great. Persistence quiets these voices. It reminds you that setbacks are temporary, that failure is a teacher, and that every great achievement was once thought impossible. When you persist, you build confidence in your ability to overcome obstacles. Each challenge you face and conquer strengthens your belief in yourself and your dream. Persistence also transforms who you are. It is not just about achieving a goal, but about becoming the kind of person who achieves their goals. Persistence builds discipline, patience, and resilience. It teaches you to focus on what truly matters, to prioritize long-term rewards over short-term gratification. Through persistence, you grow in strength, character, and wisdom. This personal transformation is as valuable as the realization of the dream itself, because it equips you to take on even greater challenges and achieve even more ambitious goals. The world often rewards persistence in unexpected ways. Doors that were once closed begin to open, and opportunities that seemed out of reach become accessible. Persistence creates a kind of magnetic energy, drawing people, resources, and circumstances that align with your vision. It signals to the universe that you are serious about your dream, that you are willing to do whatever it takes to bring it to fruition. This commitment attracts support and opens pathways that might otherwise remain hidden. Persistence is also deeply connected to faith. It is the belief that your efforts are not in vain, even when you cannot yet see the results. It is the conviction that every step you take is bringing you closer to your dream, even if the progress is not immediately visible. Faith sustains persistence, giving you the strength to continue when logic or appearances suggest otherwise. It reminds you that the journey is as important as the destination, that every moment of effort is a step toward becoming the person you are meant to be. Ultimately, persistence is the alchemy that turns potential into reality. It is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. It is the daily choice to show up, to take action, and to believe in the face of uncertainty. It is the willingness to endure discomfort, to embrace challenges, and to keep going when the outcome is not guaranteed. Persistence transforms the intangible into the tangible, the imagined into the experienced, and the hoped for into the real. It is the key to unlocking the boundless potential within you and bringing your dreams to life. embracing challenges as catalysts means seeing difficulties not as obstacles to be feared, but as opportunities to grow, evolve, and achieve greatness. Challenges are an inevitable part of life, yet their presence often evokes discomfort, fear, or resistance. However, when you shift your perspective and view them as tools for transformation, you unlock their hidden potential. Each challenge you face holds within it a lesson, a chance to strengthen your character, and an opportunity to move closer to your aspirations. By embracing challenges, you transform adversity into an ally on your journey toward fulfillment. Challenges are not random, they are intricately woven into the fabric of your life to refine you. They act as mirrors, reflecting your strengths, weaknesses, and untapped potential. Without challenges, there would be no need to stretch beyond your comfort zone, to innovate, or to persist in the face of uncertainty. Challenges call you to rise above your current limitations, forcing you to access parts of yourself you might not have known existed. They are the universe's way of nudging you toward your highest potential. When you face a challenge, you are presented with a choice. You can see it as an insurmountable problem, something to avoid or fear, or you can choose to view it as a stepping stone. The power of perspective cannot be overstated. The way you interpret a challenge determines the energy and effort you bring to overcoming it. If you approach it with a mindset of growth and curiosity, the challenge becomes a catalyst for personal and professional transformation. This shift in perspective allows you to harness the energy of adversity to propel yourself forward. Challenges often serve as powerful teachers. They reveal gaps in your knowledge, skills, or mindset, providing you with a clear roadmap for improvement. Without challenges, it is easy to become complacent, to settle for mediocrity. Adversity forces you to confront your limitations and find creative solutions. It encourages you to seek new knowledge, refine your abilities, and adapt to changing circumstances. Every challenge you conquer adds to your reservoir of wisdom, resilience, and confidence. The more you embrace challenges, the more equipped you become to handle whatever life throws your way. One of the most profound aspects of challenges is their ability to foster resilience. Resilience is not the absence of struggle, but the ability to bounce back stronger after facing difficulty. Each time you confront and overcome a challenge, you build resilience, not just in that specific area, but in your overall approach to life. Challenges teach you that setbacks are temporary, that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to success. This resilience becomes a cornerstone of your character, enabling you to persevere in the face of future difficulties. Challenges also have a way of revealing your true desires and priorities. When faced with difficulty, you are forced to evaluate what truly matters to you. This clarity can be transformative. It helps you eliminate distractions, focus on your goals, and align your actions with your values. Challenges strip away the unnecessary, leaving you with a clearer sense of purpose. They act as a crucible, refining your vision and commitment, and strengthening your resolve to achieve what truly matters to you. Fear often accompanies challenges, but fear itself can be a catalyst for growth. Fear highlights areas where you feel uncertain or inadequate, pointing you toward opportunities for expansion. When you embrace challenges, you learn to move through fear, to take action despite it, and to grow beyond it. Each time you face a fear and overcome it, you diminish its power over you. Over time, this process transforms fear into a motivator rather than a barrier, enabling you to approach future challenges with confidence and courage. Challenges are also catalysts for innovation and creativity. When you encounter a problem that cannot be solved with existing methods, you are forced to think outside the box. Some of the greatest breakthroughs in history were born out of adversity. Challenges push you to explore new perspectives, experiment with different approaches, and tap into your innate creativity. They encourage you to question assumptions, break free from limitations, and discover solutions that might have remained hidden in easier times. Embracing challenges fosters a deep sense of gratitude. While this may seem counterintuitive, challenges have a way of revealing the blessings in your life. They remind you of your inner strength, the support of those around you, and the resources at your disposal. Overcoming a challenge often fills you with a profound appreciation for the journey and for the growth it brings. This gratitude amplifies your sense of fulfillment, turning even the most difficult moments into valuable experiences. Ultimately, challenges are the proving grounds of your potential. They demand your best effort, your greatest focus, and your deepest commitment. By embracing them, you transform yourself and your reality. Challenges are not roadblocks, they are opportunities in disguise, waiting for you to uncover their hidden gifts. The more you welcome them as catalysts for growth, the more you will realize that they are not hindrances to your path, but integral parts of your journey. Each challenge faced and overcome brings you closer to the realization of your dreams, stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true self. Living as if it is already yours is one of the most powerful principles for transforming your desires into reality. It is not just a mindset, but a way of being that aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you wish to create. This approach transcends mere wishful thinking or hopeful dreaming. It involves embodying the energy, confidence, and belief of someone who has already achieved their goals, creating a vibrational match between your present self and your desired future. When you live as if it is already yours, you step into the role of a creator, actively shaping your reality through intention and conviction. The essence of living as if lies in the understanding that the external world is a reflection of your internal state. Your beliefs, emotions, and thoughts act as a blueprint that the universe mirrors back to you. By consciously choosing to adopt the mindset and behaviors of someone who already possesses what you desire, you send a clear signal to the universe about the reality you are creating. This alignment draws your desires toward you with a magnetic force, collapsing the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Living as if requires faith and imagination. Faith is the foundation, the unwavering belief that what you seek is already on its way, even if you cannot yet see it. Imagination fuels this faith by allowing you to vividly picture your desired reality in your mind's eye. When you visualize your goals as though they are already achieved, You create a mental image that serves as a guidepost for your actions and decisions. This practice strengthens your belief in the possibility of your desires, anchoring them firmly in your consciousness. Embodying the feeling of already having what you want is a critical aspect of living as if. Emotions are powerful catalysts in the creative process, and the energy you emit through your feelings directly influences the experiences you attract. If you desire abundance, for example, living as if means cultivating feelings of gratitude, joy, and generosity, as though you are already living in abundance. These emotions shift your energy to align with the reality you wish to manifest, making it easier for opportunities, resources, and circumstances to flow into your life. Living as if also means letting go of doubts and limitations. Doubt is a barrier that separates you from your desires, keeping you anchored in a state of lack. When you live as if, you release the need for external validation and focus instead on the certainty within yourself. You stop asking whether your dreams are possible and start acting as though they are inevitable. This shift in perspective transforms your approach to challenges, turning them into opportunities to reaffirm your commitment to your vision. Action is another essential component of living as if. It is not enough to think and feel as though your desires are already yours. You must also act in alignment with that reality. This means making choices, taking steps, and behaving in ways that reflect your belief in the fulfillment of your goals. If you aspire to be successful, you act with confidence and diligence, as someone successful would. If you desire love, you cultivate self-love and approach relationships with an open heart. Each action reinforces your belief in your desired reality and brings it closer to manifestation. Living as if also requires a sense of detachment from the outcome. This does not mean abandoning your desires, but trusting in the process and allowing the universe to work in its own time and way. When you cling too tightly to a specific outcome or timeline, you introduce resistance that can block the flow of energy. Detachment allows you to remain open to unexpected opportunities and paths that might lead to your goals. It also fosters a sense of peace and confidence, knowing that your desires are already on their way to you. One of the most transformative aspects of living as if is the impact it has on your self-image. When you consistently think, feel, and act as though your goals are already achieved, you begin to identify as the person you aspire to become. This shift in identity is a powerful force for change. You no longer see your desires as something outside of yourself, but as an integral part of who you are. This new self-image influences your habits, decisions, and interactions, creating a ripple effect that transforms your external reality to match your inner state. Living as if is a practice that requires consistency and patience. It is not about ignoring your current circumstances or pretending that challenges do not exist. Instead, it is about maintaining a focus on your vision and holding firm to the belief that your desires are unfolding perfectly, even in the face of temporary setbacks. Each day presents an opportunity to recommit to this way of being, to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desired reality. When you live as if it is already yours, you step into a powerful state of creation. You take ownership of your dreams and become an active participant in bringing them to life. This way of living transcends the limitations of the present moment, allowing you to access the infinite possibilities of the future. It empowers you to navigate life with purpose, confidence, and joy, knowing that you are already in possession of everything you need to fulfill your deepest desires. Through this practice, you transform not only your external reality, but also your inner world, embodying the truth that you are the creator of your own destiny.